Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Nico here, and this is another episode of Road to Masters turned into Road to Top 100, and we really hope now to break that horrible streak we are on. At some point we were top 105 a few games ago, and since then it's only been third and fourth places, and now we're top 120, so we really need to reverse that. First player, not ideal, but we will have to make it work, hopefully this time at least, because I feel like those third and fourth places came mostly from player 1 and player 4's position, so let's try to reverse that curse. So, oh, a Chom directorship, quite interesting, but probably out of reach for a while at least. The voice, very interesting to me. Spice Trader, not too bad. Imperium, actually all of them, don't mind most of them. Let's see which leader they will give us. I would expect Beast Ilban to be taken by the time it's our turn. Hopefully they don't leave us this triangle of death. We had them, the last few games actually were about those. I feel like I tried Ariana last game during the live. Did not go that well. Although I didn't dislike playing her, but was a bit complicated to compete against others. So maybe it's, yeah, let's try with Ilesa for once. I feel like we need to change a bit. Or Vernius. I don't think there's much in terms of decks we want, no. Yeah, let's go for Ilesa. So, Ilban seems already offline here. Hopefully he can come back. That's a horrible hand. Let's put Seekalize away and use Dune the Desert Planet to go to smuggling. Let's start again by targeting an early Swordmaster, hopefully. What does that leave us for next round? Yeah, it's not the worst, but I really prefer having at least one faction access in both hands. It's so much better in terms of options, but we obviously can't choose that. I feel like why not competing for that maybe? With the Seek Allies to Hardy Wars, it's usually not something I do early unless I'm Baron. But I kinda like this conflict, and I wouldn't mind getting at least 3 Solari out of it, but ideally a bump with a Spacing Guild already. Although that would have probably been better this time to start with Full Space and Hardy Warriors to directly get shipping access, but kinda tried that the last time and it didn't work out fine, so I'm a bit traumatized by that. And here at least we have an option of hopefully at some point recalling for a healthy amount of Solari, getting us that much closer to a Swordmaster. Seems Ilban is AFK and might be replaced by an AI. But now I won't make the same mistake of underestimating the AI. A couple of games ago, I think we were playing Ilban actually. I got thrown a curveball by an AI, crazy. Didn't see that one coming, but it basically wasted the game. Turned our first place into probably third, losing 3 VP out of it, so it kind of hurt, to be fair. But we need to get going, obviously. Yeah, let's do it. Let's not overthink it. We don't have any daggers in hand, but nobody knows that, and we can bluff on that, hopefully discouraging others from engaging further. So Beast could send in 4 with his Signet ability. He seems to think a lot about it. Okay, 6 is going in the middle. Hopefully he doesn't have his 2 daggers in hand, because that would just be the worst case. And actually his intrigue card might just be combat related and might allow him to sneak in regardless. Alright, I like revealing for 4 here. I feel like we have quite some good options with those 2 persuasion cost cards, and I think the voice is more enticing than... Oh, and Jamie's... I think I like Jamie's more than Imperial Spy. I would have gone maybe for Imperial Spy, but seeing him, I like Infiltrate, especially with Ilesa, because then it's a no-risk card. If you plan ahead your turn correctly and you put an Infiltrate card as second card, you put it away, then kinda make sure no one can block you from playing it the way you wanted. And I feel like that ability is quite good of hers, but it's strongly counterbalanced by a horrible Signet ability. I don't feel the need or the worth of paying 1 Solari for a full space card. I'm not a big fan of that. So Beast revealed 0 daggers, if I understood correctly. No one revealed any dagger tonight, actually. Ah, but Paul played 1 here. Beast passes, so we win that conflict. That's a better start than I think our 3 last games. That puts a smile on my face already. That's good. Doesn't mean anything in the grand scheme of things, but I'm still very happy to start the game a bit more positively here. I would expect Beast to first thing go to fall space and then shipping, meaning he's probably out of the conflict. What is there for us? I think we put away Reconnaissance. Probably, hopefully fighting. And Signet Ring we want to keep in hand just in the off chance no one goes to smuggling. Oh, interesting. Doesn't go to fall space. Well, that puts our Reconnaissance play a bit under threat. There's only 1 place left for that agent. Let's see if we get there. Should maybe have sent a dagger away. But I mean, in the end it's just about 1 spice here. Worst case, we just don't play it if we can't, or if we see another play we want to do. Wealth for Paul, quite unusual first few agents here, but I don't mind that at all. And that means we can get our early Swordmaster. Quite happy with that. would have enough for fold space cards. Do we want one? Wait, surprised. No, I don't want. I want to keep the Solari. That's why I'm not a big fan of that power, that Signet abilities, because yes, it gives fold space cards, which are good early game, but early game you need your Solari for Swordmaster, for High Council, ideally for a Dreadnought as well. So it's like counter productive, but we'll steal the Joe. Oh yeah. Oh, understood. Yeah, he's probably targeting it right now. Of course, with research station. So yeah, that's where we kind of did not anticipate no one going there, but that's a very healthy surprise, and I'm happy not to earn a spice for that if it means getting our third agent right now. He revealed, oh interesting. I think we can make it happen here for that point. Reconnaissance to Carthage, we send in 2 troops, we have a dagger, and we just still... Ah no, wait, I can't count anymore. I thought Beast wasn't in there, but of course he is, so we could steal second place. We could steal second place. Let's see what we draw in terms of intrigues, because might get us a combat card. It does not, but Windfall is not too bad. Let's go for an intrigue card. I feel like preventing Paul from having one is worth an additional troop on top of the one I would have anyways put in to get a spice. A spice smugglers? Why not? I kinda like converting into Solari, getting a bump with the Spacing Guild. I don't mind that. Oh wow, no one went up to now. Interesting. Feel like we could put a signet ring on the side. Yes, let's put the signet ring on the side. Planning on ideally playing the voice on Imperial Basin, but that might be a bit of wishful thinking because it's probably gone by then. But I would want to be able to trigger Spice Smuggler's effect. For that I need one more spice. I didn't think it fully through. I could have actually sent a dagger away and then play Spice Smugglers as the third agent. Because the dagger would give me a spice if played as second card. But it would mean I would bet on the fact that one of those 2 spaces is open by the time we play our third agent, which is not really feasible. So all in all, it turns out fine. We get the spice we wanted from Imperial Basin, which is great. And here we can block. I think we want Carthage probably. Oh, but wait, no. Spice. I should have sent away spice smugglers. What did I think of? Why did I send away signaturing? I mean, let's see if someone goes to Arakin. If none of the two here go to Arakin, then it's pretty safe for me to still first play the signaturing and then the spice smugglers, but let's see. On the other hand, this gives me high council money. So yeah, should focus a bit more when sending away the second card, because had I done that, would be one spice up. But it is what it is. None of them seem really interested in an immediate Swordmaster, so I mean that's good for us, having one more agent to play here and there. I don't mind. But yeah, let's first still play Spice Smugglers, because signaturing would only also probably go to a city space, and I don't want to run any risk of not being able to play Spice Smugglers. Let's send in that unit. I do think it can bring us something nice with the dagger. On top might be just a second place, or we could send the signaturing somewhere if Arakin is still open, which it looks like it will be. If that means a victory point for 2 troops, I wouldn't mind, to be fair. Yeah, I think we need to try and compete for that point. Could be a good one to take. Let's see if it's enough. Reveals just 1 dagger, so it might be enough, yes. Depending on what kind of intrigue card both of them have, but I'm hopeful. Let's take a spy. Just as a one-time use to go to Emperor once, getting another intrigue card out of it. I don't mind that. Let's hope Beast leaves that to us. He does. Very good. Quite happy with that point. It was not a very expensive one, so definitely worth it. Let's trash a dagger. No. But we can. Oh, thankfully we can play. Draw the last card, because I really wanted an access to interstellar shipping. Start using that one for a couple of rounds now. And it looked like we would not be in a position to do so, but actually we have Poison Snooper. That huge bug again. Quite funny. Invasion ships could be an interesting one for us at this stage. Getting quite close to mid-game. Let's go pick up a water and get our siege tower unlocked. A victory point from it. And a spice thanks to the fact that we played Jamies. Let's trash probably the Dune, the desert planet. I think we want probably High Council before Dreadnought, and that could also lead us to Shai Hulud, if it's still there by the time we reveal. I like the fact that they fight against each other, emptying their garrison. I mean, ours is also empty, but at least we're at the same level now. Yeah, now we have enough for Shai Hulud. Hopefully it will be ours. Let's see. Ilbanch, yeah, might have enough. That's exactly what I was about to say. And that is a bit annoying. I would really have liked that one. But Web of Power, is it a good idea? Because there are other good cards here. Could also go for Opulence. Web of Power gives us that Bene Gesserit access with an Infiltrate, which I like. Then again, Worm Riders is powerful as well, but no, let's take Web of Power, the reveal as well. It's quite helpful overall. Let's take... do we take Spice Hunter or give the Administrator? Don't have that many Fremen, right? Or none at all? Ah, we just have Jamies. Yeah, let's take the Administrator. Replaced by his brother. Okay, Beast having it. So probably the voice first to go to interstellar shipping, and we can block anywhere we want to go after that. We could go secure an alliance with that. We might want to do that. Let's do that. I think we can put diplomacy aside. And with the voice, come here. Let's have a quick look. Do we want anything from here? Invasion ships, I think I want. It gives us a bit of an easy way of getting some troops, and it always gives us the option of going anywhere on the board, which is valuable as our leader kind of depends on future planning. So let's buy invasion ships. Let's take spies because we already have what we want, and we can go for a dreadnought actually at some point if we do feel like it. So let's take spies and let's set us up for the Fremen alliance. We could actually go to Hardy Warriors instead and do a diversion, win that conflict. Depends a bit, yeah, depends a bit how much other people to get involved in here, but if it just takes us 4 troops to win it, we might do it, because having a garrison of 4 is fine as well, to be fair. No one went in for now, so given the extra reward, I think I'll still do it now, to be honest. And that's alright now. And what should our last move be? We could go for dagger to dreadnought. Could play web of power. We're missing on 2 Solari, but that's okay. We get to draw a card and get a water, which would be appreciated. Drawing a card. Drawing another 2 cards. Do we have a chance at Spice Must Flow? Probably not. With 3 cards we would need 6 persuasion, so it's absolutely not possible. And from here, Imperial Spy, I would prefer not to draw it, to be able to play it next round maybe. Because it's the last round where we can afford maybe wasting a few moves on spaces that do not provide direct combat access, let's say. Oh, a Hayliner from the AI. Let's hope he doesn't put everything in it, because that would be quite annoying. Awesome, that is really appreciated. We don't have any Landsrat access here, like 0 green access, so I feel like we should go for a Dreadnought now, if we want one. But Web of Power is helpful as well there. Nobody has a dreadnought. Let's take one. I think we first need a windfall. I feel like it could be very useful for us. Should we keep 4 persuasion? Or should we keep 1 dagger to kind of make sure we win? No, we should be winning. So now that reveal will help a bit. Probably gonna take it with the Emperor. Given then we have Imperial Spy to just close that point and get it behind us. Here at one point we should still be doing a shipping, which will give us 1 bump here, and then we're just 1 away from getting our final friendship. So that would be my plan, influence-wise. Then obviously we could contest that alliance if by then it's still feasible, but that's not really a priority right now. Where do we stand in terms of influence overall? Paul has Chom directorship, so he should be quite in advance. 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 4, 5, 6. Not too bad. Now 7 actually. Beast has 2, 5, 6. What do we want here? Do we maybe want persuasion? Let's take the administrator still, because I think Heyliner access and yellow access could help us down the line. And now a liaison. Let's do a bit of an in-between. Beast has 5, 6 as well, like us. And the AI, Ilvan, has 5. So we're again a bit in the middle of the pack. But at least we have an alliance from there, which is good. And opulence points. Very nice. Not for us, but overall. It's always very satisfying as a player to be able to reveal and get something out of it. Oh, is he? No, he's not overtaking us. Okay. So that actually gives us... We don't need shipping. Yeah, I forgot. We win that conflict. So let's just take it from there. We don't really want anything here, right? Oh, spy satellites. Could be tasty. So for sure we advance first. But no, I think we recall. Yeah, let's try to gather some Heyliner spice. So for that, we don't want to spend it on tech. And let's take it with the Bene Gesserit then. Because that Emperor point we probably take with the Imperial Spy. We have it here. If Haga Basin is open, we wouldn't mind doing that first thing. I feel like we could put Imperial Spy on the side, because I don't think it's a high priority for anyone to go grab. Maybe for Paul though, for his alliance. But then worst case we discard 1 card to go there, thanks to our invasion ships. Okay, Haga Basin is taken. Shipping is taken. ball taking from there. Oh, it might be a flagship actually for him, yeah. Could actually take that alliance away from Beast with the Guild Administrator to full space. Spy Smugglers gives us that extra bump. I know that means we actually spent 2 spies from what we wanted for Hayliner. But we can find another way of making it work, I guess. That allows us also to trash something. A dagger. Let's do it. Kinda like it. We have a big garrison though, but that's okay. We can probably do something about it a bit later, especially with the spy smugglers. We can go somewhere and still send out maybe a couple of troops for a water spice would be good. So let's trash the dagger. Going for the Menta, so he won't have enough Solari for a Hayliner with his next agent, which means we can afford playing first court Imperial Spy. And which we will do right now. Infiltrate. That's a bit useless for us, given our invasion ships, but it's a way of infiltrating without discarding a card in case we have enough, let's say for a Spice Must Flow, for instance. I would actually not mind going maybe to Siege Tab, get a second water and be ready at some point to do a research station when it seems on the right track for a Spice Must Flow purchase. AI going for that is quite good to try and avoid or make our opponent's life a bit more complicated when it comes to grabbing victory points from combat, as we are not fully involved there right now. Should we use spy smugglers to siege tab? Or do we rather go to Arakin? Feel like we could go to Arakin, because for 5 I wouldn't mind. Well, Chani actually gives us that water, or I mean Smart Work, if we trash it, gives us Hayliner money, so it's not too bad. Let's draw then a card. That's fine to not draw next round. I quite like that. So let's do that. Alright, yeah, we will need anyways more spice, given we just spent it now, but it's spice well spent, I would say. For sure we deploy this guy, but maybe also just going for second place, because anyways 6 is a bit the maximum we can deploy in one round, reasonably. So why not spending the extra ones to get a water on top of the spice? Quite like that. And I mean, we never know, maybe the AI does some weird thing, a staged incident or something, and gives us a point, which for sure we would take. Alright, troop transports was quite valuable for Beast. And he is obviously fighting for that alliance. But he won't be first to play next round, so we might have a way. So it's between Chani for an extra water right now. Esmatwek. I quite like Esmatwek. It's another option of getting a passive bump with the guild, and I think we kinda wouldn't mind having that, or at least make sure Beast doesn't get that. And we should be getting... oh no, we won't be getting a water here. It's just gonna be one spice for us. Oh, treachery. Alright. Battle for Imperial Basin. 2 VPs at stake, that is very interesting for us. But obviously Beast has Hayliner money. We have Spice Smugglers, so we could use it for the bump. And we might just do that. What will we play second? It's probably between Web of Power and Jamies, and I would say Web of Power. Jamies can be used for combat, maybe. We see value in jumping in. Right now we will play Spice Smugglers first. We kinda lose some spice. Can't go to Hayliner this round, most likely, but it's probably spice well spent to defend that alliance. Let's go for intrigue card, I think. Or do we go for water actually then? Could make sense to have a second water. Jamies could also help us getting a water, but maybe that by that time we want to spend it actually. So no, let's go check an intrigue card. I feel like we can maybe get some more upside from there. Well, that's just the spice we're spending now, so not too bad. And for sure we're gonna get involved there. We can buy a spaceport, okay. That's one way to spend Solari, but it makes sense. He had extra Solari. It's probably, or hopefully for him, a spice must slot at the end of the round. Otherwise, I'm not sure it's very valuable. In those 10 cards, do we have? We have Guild Administrator and False Space that can bring us to Hayliner, because I would expect us to at least get third spot here. Would mean we would have enough for a Hayliner next round. Oh, that's not great. That's threatening our alliance there. We probably have to do something about it right now, which means we can't use Web of Power right now. So we kind of miss on one spice, but I don't think that spice would do much for us anyways, because here we get 2, here we should get at least 3, so one spice more or less hopefully won't change much, but we have a higher urgency here in terms of protecting that alliance. And I mean, it puts us quite nicely, although Beast can always go and shake things up there, but might not even be enough for him, because he can bring in 10 in strength from there, so it's not Not as much as what we can do right now. Do we trash something here? Not from the hand, for sure. Maybe Jamis itself. Maybe Spy Smugglers. Yeah, let's trash Spy Smugglers. Okay, doing selective breeding, but he still has enough for Hayliner, so he's keeping us on our toes. Let's have a quick look at what he bought from the start in terms of access to... He trashed diplomacy. Probably didn't have any other choice. In terms of spacing guild access, so fourth space, probably used it, but we can have a look at that afterward. Twofold space. Twofold space. And X guild compact. So he only used... Wait. Maybe... Do fold space actually come in the trash? Maybe not. But he has the X guild compact. Maybe not in hand? Although he's got 7 cards in hand, so it's a bit of a 50-50. Whether he has it or not. Then again, our only other way of getting troops in would be to infiltrate, get a water from here. We could actually do that. Because if Beast comes in now with 10, he's at 12. But Ilban also has still an agent left. So maybe we do that. I kind of want to use it. It's awesome to get all those 3 effects, plus an intrigue card from here. I really would want to do that. But then again, still suits could just be it. Yeah, I think we need to do that. Hurts, but we need to. We could actually have probably discarded a convincing argument instead. But then again, we could buy Chani now. That's a second water, and that could be worth more than that infiltrate card we just wasted. Let us see what happens here. Is he going for a Hayliner or not? He isn't. And that is definitely a sign he's going for a Spice Must Flow. And is not a threat in this conflict. So we should be able... Oh! If no one takes us over, we even call it game, because Web of Power gives us that point here. Plus the 2 here, that would mean 10. Oh, this one I didn't see coming. How did I not see the AI had spice here? That hurts. I've been screwed that many times today by AI. That's just one more. So annoying. But then again, we just go on and we will have Hayliner money for next round. Let's take it here for sure. And we might not have 1 because 10 is maybe not enough compared to what Paul has. Let's see, what deck does Paul have again? Nothing that threatening, but he's got 2 intrigues, so... So frustrating. One dagger. All of that due to this bloody AI going to Hayliner with his last ages. This AI is like bullying me. It's crazy. Another of Beast's control spaces. Awesome, we have full space here. Did anyone else buy a voice at some point? I feel like it could have. Oh wait, it's already time to choose. That was quick. I feel like I'm gonna play full space second. Let's do that. Let's first play the voice and block Hayliner with it. That's very good. Preventing Beast from going there, I like. Because he might have wanted something from there. Do we want to draw something here? Nothing that really does much to us, so I think we go to Cartag. Oh wait, no. Research station. Research station gives us 3 cards from here. Might be enough for... Plus, yeah, counting the fact that we have also full space that will make us draw a card. Yeah, of course we need to do that. Beast seems to have left the game as well. Would that mean we have 2 AIs now competing with Paul and me? I know what that means. He's got that opulence in hand. He needs that Solari for a victory point. So we will... actually now none of them have that kind of money for Hayliner. So we could do something else first. Spy satellites? No, we can't afford it. Although we have 2 here, so we are at 9 technically. Smart Twek, 11. But we need 4 to get it and 3 to trash it for another victory point. So that we don't. Shuttle fleet? It's too expensive. No, so no tech is really of interest to us here. We could go for the Menta then maybe? Making sure no one else gets it. I wouldn't mind that, I think. Let's do that. We are at exactly 9 persuasion, but full space anyways makes us draw 1 persuasion, so we are technically at 10. So we could play Reconnaissance, for instance, now, or Smart Twek, but I don't see a value in that. Giving up that point? Ah, to go back up probably and get 2 troops out of it. Yeah, makes sense. He's getting actually quite a heavy troop in there. Interesting. Maybe then we do Guild Administrator to Hayliner. Then that gives us water for Hardy Warriors. Because that's the best we can do in terms of still getting troops in. And it should still be enough because that's 1 persuasion. And we will get 1 back from there. So Fall Space will be enough. And worst case, even if it's taken, we can discard S01E26 for it. Yes, I think we can do that. Yeah, because Paul seems to be winning that conflict and I don't like that at all. Let's trash the administrator itself. Okay, that's good, him taking that, but I hope Paul cannot go to Hardy Warriors, otherwise kinda have no chance of catching up with him. Is that another troop? No, that's our projector. Ah, he can go to Hardy Warriors. Yeah, I think that's game we need to fight for second. It's crazy how much... Oh yeah, of course, because Paul bought that deck, that bloody flagship. That's actually what he needed the Solari for. I didn't see that one coming. Can we do something about it? I don't think so. Is there something more valuable for us? Because here, sending in 2 more troops, we're at 21. We don't have any daggers. And we don't draw any daggers. We could then go to Carthage with Fall Space. Just to see what that intrigue card is. I think it can be valuable. So let's discard S01E26. And now, yeah, I think Carthage is the most sensible. Calculated higher, super. Exactly what we needed. Okay, useless. Dex endgame nothing, but he will win those 2 points, so he does not really need an endgame card. Beast getting to 8. We should get to 9 thanks to a Spice plus Flow. Oh, but he even beats us there. So let's just take our spice here. No, we want the spice on the floor. Okay, just to make sure, yes. I don't know why it clicks on its own. I'm a bit confused by that. Can he take over here? Oh, that would be the worst case scenario for me. Because right now I still have a chance of being second, but if he wins that conflict, I just lose. So we end up second on spice tie, for instance. For a change, the tie goes our way, so that's quite good. And yeah, Paul was too good this endgame. We couldn't do much against him, so no regrets there, I think. Makes us climb a bit again, 120 to 114, so not the worst. Thank you very much for joining, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really means the world to me. I hope you have a great day, and see you soon. Have a good one. Bye bye.